me really happy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I will always love you, sweetheart. And um, we are
And
best
my
friends.
sweetest
We are
children.
we have shared so many personal things that it's hard
Oh
to
my
talk
goodness,
about.
yeah.
Hard to talk about those personal things, right?
Yeah.
So
Just
yeah,
because we trust each other. That's why. And I think it made that easier because we trust each other with that, because we went through that and went through that. I'm glad that
hmm
I was able to talk about more. I
right,
realize that about myself now, where I was always like a closed book pretty much, like literally. And I see
right.
myself like opening up more, a lot more than I ever have in my whole life.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
know. It's hard to talk about these different subjects. By the way,
Yeah.
I'm actually live right now, so I'm just saying,
Okay. Yep.
if you want to come in live, you can come in. Um, uh, so, but
Okay, honey.
I love you so much, sweetheart. So,
I love you too. I'll be home in like 5 minutes or something, and then I'll hop on. Okay.
all right, baby, I love you so
Okay.
much.
I love you too very much. Muchísimo. Y Dios
Muchísimo.
siempre.
I love you too, baby.
Okay. Bye.
All right, bye, sweetheart. Okay, so my girlfriend called me, and I don't know if you heard that conversation. A little bit of it, maybe a minute. But I wanted to go live because um, I guess Jax, thank you for timing that guy out for a long time. And what was his username? Awakening, capital letters SOL soldier. I don't know if he's in the military or something, but that was kind of disgusting that he was totally crashing on Tommy Rogers. And Tommy Rogers is like a brother to me, you know. I love you. Hey, Tommy Rogers, I'll protect you all day long. I can't believe he was going after you like that. And you didn't say anything. I mean, you said he was. I'm not gonna. You said I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna chat with this clown because he was attacking you over and over and over again. And I was telling David Banner, could you please unmop him? Because I want to time him off, or at least ban him. But then Jax did the right thing. I don't know if she's a manager on David Banner's account. That's fine. It's cool. Um, but I just didn't like that. That was disgusting. So if he ever comes into my channel, he's out. Simple. So I like you. I love you. You're my brother. You're one of my brothers. So yeah, you're all good, bro. So just I always love if the panel opened up to David Banner's channel, I told or at least I chatted in the chat room. I said there's going to be some yelling involved from this guy, and might not be a good idea to do that. And I'm glad he didn't know that canon. So, God, it was frustrating to listen to that, and I'm glad that Jack finally timed him out for like 24 hours now, for a full day or something like that. So that was good to see Jack see that. She's a model of my channel too. So are you, Tom, so I respect you. So you have no worries with me. I'll protect you as much as I can. All you were talking about is your own journey. And and I want to re-explain this, and I can't believe I have to do this. Everyone has their own journey. You don't have to agree with every single thing of whatever journey you're going through. It's good to listen to other people. That's why my one of my favorite tools in my mind, within myself, is to listen. Right? Listen to other people's journey. Everyone goes through their own journey, right? Whatever it is. And so I just didn't like that dude. And I'm glad Jack did the right thing to have this guy for like a whole day. He did it 3 times. Like it's like a warning, right? Like do it once, do it twice. I've done it before. I've done it once, twice, then 3 times. I would have actually banned him to be honest with you, because I don't like anger when somebody is yelling at one person in a live stream with when other truthers are in there, like you think you're better than anybody else. It's disgusting. So yeah, stay strong, brother. Stay strong, Tommy Roger. Um, don't worry about him. I don't know what happened in the past with him or why he's mad. But the thing I have to, the other thing I want to describe is, I felt like I've been lied to before too, and and uh, and I was right, but I don't take it out on one person. In fact, I've learned my own lesson not to take it out on anybody else. Again, just to repeat it again, we all have our own journey. You know, I might not agree with somebody about something, a certain thing, uh, but that's part of a journey of your own life, of what you experience. And like all of us grew up in a different childhood, right? And different parents, different countries, different cities, and that's where the journey starts on birth, right? But as we grow older, like I'm 50 years old, right? That's fine. Some people are older, um, but I feel like I am getting older, and that's fine. And that's fine, but and as I have said before, I have my own journey to go through with backpack and everything. Um, get away from the government system. But I just don't like people that are so hateful to one specific person. Like I'm not sure what happened between you, but for him to do it live like that is not cool. Um, and you come into my screen, and and it was like I just didn't like it on David Ben. Any channel. Uh, and we're all mods on David Banner's channel, and as many people as I can on my own channel mods because I don't have as many channels. Uh, I'm sorry, as many people that join my channel. But that's just part of the process, part of the um, journey that we go through. So I'm sorry that happened to you. I was trying to ask David Banner to block him or to unmod him, but Jax did the right thing and just timed off. So I'm not sure if she's a manager or if David Banner timed him out or up to unmodded him for a while, and then Jax took over. Jax took over, and so it was cool to see how he got timed out 3 times straight out. So yeah, been angry about that. So Tommy, they're all good. With me, they're all good. No worries. I mean, maybe you were friends with him. I have no idea what happened between you. But one thing I have to say is, and I'll say it again, is nobody should claim to know everything, everything. Right? That's why I always say this is my journey, and I didn't believe in that thing or that thing. So I'm gonna go through my own path, whatever it is. Right? So it's kind of cool. It's itchy in my ears. Um, what's his name? Awakening Soldier. But he has a, you know, the horrible thing about him that I felt was that he had a lot of anger. That's not good. Right? It's not good for anybody. Anger, you need to forgive and just say, okay, well, maybe we're not friends anymore, and just move on. Right? Uh, but one thing I have to say, just to go on a positive mode, is David Banner's channel is awesome. So yeah, uh, uh, showing, like looking at him, seeing him live was great. Zeus Scott, hey brother, good to see you. Did you like this David Banner stream when he came on? Because I did. I loved it. I just didn't like the interaction. Yeah, and Tommy wasn't even being mean. He was just leaving him alone. He was just letting him rant on with whatever he was saying. And it was disgusting to see that, you know. So I just didn't like it. So I don't know. I was always, I, you know, I told, or I chatted in the room with David Banner, uh, and I think he read it out, and I said, if you open up the channel, there's going to be people yelling. There's going to be what's his name, Awakening Soldier, yelling, and it's not a good way to communicate. Right? So, it brings your energy down, and then once Jack timed him out like 3 times, I felt better, right? Because then then it was like that whole anger thing was over, and so yeah, right. You've got I love you, Tommy Rogers. I love you. All of you are my good friends, my brothers. So yeah, I did enjoy the live stream. Let's focus on the positive things. Uh, uh, David Banner did a lot of good music, and he talked. That's what I love about his channel because he posts like videos and he posts other people's streams of music, and we all love music, right? And music is important. And so he knows how to do that really well. I don't. I'm honest. I'm just talking out loud right now. So I love David Bennett's channel, and he's great. And he always tried to stay positive. He tried to be like a moderator between people that are angry with uh, with someone against somebody else. And he tried that. He kept trying. So that's good. That's why I love David Bennett's channel. He's a positive person. And the other problem I had with Awakening Soldier was that people don't understand that David Banner is trying to survive, right? So he decided to take chemo because I've been through myself. I'm gonna talk about myself a little bit real quick. I've been through myself through painful things with cancer, but what he's going through is totally different, totally above what I've ever been through. So he decided, you know what, it's time, you know, time to go through it, and he did. So, and he says he's feeling better. So, um, no, so I'm a diabetic, right? So I've had to go through the same thing, but not as bad as he's going through. So I have to take insulin and things like that, like potassium pills, which I'm running out of. So that's why I have bananas that I take now or eat. So whoever blames David Banner for going through chemo, you have to go through painful sicknesses that you conquer in your own life to say, I have to cross that path where I want to survive. Right? That's I mean, if I die, I'm gonna die someday, right? Uh, but the feeling of death is horrible. I've been through where I feel like I'm dying more than 2 or 3 times, 4 times, and it's horrible. So I encourage people to honor what David Banner is doing. He's just trying to live and survive. And we all love anybody who's in Tommy Rogers, Zeus Scott. We all love his channel. We all love his channel. His truth is is great. It's not. It's great. It's just great, and it is. Um, you know, we all have our own. Like I always say, we all have our own journey. So, and um, shelters, and I think it was shelters were saying when I live in a tent, be careful for Bigfoot. I've never seen Bigfoot, but he says he's seen Bigfoot, and I'm like, I guess I can't dispute it because if you actually seen Bigfoot in real life, I can't dispute it. Now, I'm just concerned for myself if I see one, right? And and I'll be kind if I ever see a Bigfoot when I'm living in uh, forest or living trees, then you know what? I'll stand up as short as I am. I'm 5'7", 5'7", 5 feet, 5'7", and then I'll try to, one thing I've learned in my life with dogs and other animals is to kneel down. And they usually, like dogs, they usually stick their tongue out, and I put my hand out like this to lick me, right, to show that I'm being kind. And if they growl at me, then I'm like, then I might defend myself. Never gone through that in my life before. So you sort of have to understand how animals work or how they think, right? Because smell and taste with animals like dogs is really important. So anyway, I wanted to come live on here because it just was Tommy. I'm sorry that happened to you. When David Banner posted like 2 or 3 vids of you going live, and then Awakening Soldier was just trashing on you. That's not a good not a good thing to do. But David Banner's channel is kind, so he makes almost everyone a mod. Actually, he does make everyone a mod, and for him to trash you like that, it actually made me very angry. And I was thinking, like, I wanted to block him, right? But then I wanted to start listening to what other people are saying, and what he was actually attacking you, Tommy, and and I just, oh my god, it made me so angry. So yeah, so you're fine with me, Tommy Rogers. You're absolutely good. No worries, bro. So that's what I wanted to come on live with because I just didn't like that sort of thing that happened. And you really weren't saying anything. It was just, he was ranting on about how you lied to him, and then he was putting hats on, and it was just like, wow, I just couldn't believe it. Um, yeah, and so again, I want to explain that if you don't believe in somebody or think alike, and you don't have to see. Here's the thing. Okay, I'll go into it this way. We don't have to think alike about everything. If we disagree and we care about each other, so to speak, then talk about it. And you can, if you want to debate about it. Um, if not, just go about your own journey. That's it. Simple as that. You know? So that's the way I feel. That's the way I think. For him to ram time like that eventually Tommy was wrong. So I almost blocked him, but thankfully for Jack, uh, timed him out 3 times, and then the screen went out a bit better. Um, so it's okay if we disagree. Like we, people, we all disagree about different things. But for me, like I talked about in my stream earlier, was um, we come from different countries, different cities, different environments, different families, and we go through a path where we can say, wait, I think I don't believe in this anymore. I think I was taught wrong, or I don't believe in this anymore. And we start going through our own journey, right? And or our own path. When you go through your own path, and that's your journey, or whatever. And then if you say something to me and I say, I don't believe in that, so that's because I'm in my own journey, right? Uh, and so we don't have. See, here's the thing. I'm gonna point this out. If if we agree on every single thing, then it becomes a cult. A cult. Who wants to go in that? I believe in every single thing you say. You believe everything and I say. I don't believe in every. My own girlfriend, you don't believe in everything. And I'll describe it this way. I don't believe in everything my girlfriend says, but we still love each other and we're best friends. And that's a beautiful thing about relationships, about our relationship, is because we don't agree on everything, but we still, talk and communicate. And that's the cool thing about my relationship with my girlfriend is we always communicate about things. Sometimes we fight, sometimes not fighting like yelling. I mean, okay, okay. We have fought before, like when we yelled, but that's because we go through a path where uh, you're not listening to me, and when you go through that pattern, it's not healthy, not mentally healthy. And we talked after it was all over. Uh, we talked about it the next day or another day, and reconciling it. And we all both say I'm sorry, and so it takes time, right? But yeah, so my girlfriend said she wanted to come online, so maybe she could come in, comes in, I'm not sure, but she's willing, she said she's gonna be home in 5 minutes. So,